As-salamu-alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In today's video, I'm going to explain two things. First is Sajdah Tilawat and the second is Sajdah Sahw. How are we going to do Sajdah Tilawat and how are we going to do Sajdah Sahw? Please watch this whole video and you will understand both sajdas. So Sajdah Tilawat is in 14 places in Holy Quran. When there come some ayahs of Sajda, and you see there is a Sajda write it on your right side in the page or on your left side on the page here, and you see here is write it on the right side. There is 14 places come in Quran. So when you read these sajdas, the first sajda is coming in the 9th chapter. So when you read these sajdas, you need to submit yourself to Allah, because Allah said that you need to submit yourself to me. So doing sajda is very necessary at that time. You can do the sajda at that time when you read this ayah, and you can do that sajda later on also after some time when you finish your Quran reading. Okay? If you read sajda at one place one time, you have to do one sajda at one time. If you read the sajda ayah 20 times or 50 times, but you did not change your place, like you did not go to another place or another room, then you can only do one sajda. But if you change your place and you went to another room and come back and you read it again the same ayah, then you need to do two sajdas. If you read the same sajda ayah in another room, you have to do three sajdas. Okay, so changing place will make you do more sajdas. Okay, so that's how Sajdah Tilawat is. And if someone listens Sajdah Tilawat ayah, he should also do sajda. Okay, and this is the Sajdah Tilawat ayahs. 3 examples I bring you here. And there is 14 places when you read that ayahs, you must do the sajda. Okay, so this is the ayah, this is the sign of sajda on the side of the page. When you read Quran, you will see this sign on the side of the page. How are we going to do sajda? Okay, there is easy way of doing sajda is that you just stand up. You should have a wuzu. Everything that you need for the prayer, you need for the sajda. Like you should have a wuzu, clean clothes and things like that. So you just stand up and you say Allahu Akbar. You don't need to do any, you don't need to have any intention. The only intention you have in your mind that you're doing sajda. Okay, if you're doing one sajda, just go for it. So when you have this intention, you have to say Allahu Akbar. Okay, raise your hand. You don't need to close your hand and directly go into sajda, this shape, and say Subhan Rabbil Ala 3 times. Okay, and then you say Allahu Akbar again, and you want to sit down, you can sit down again, and if you want to stand, you can stand again. Okay, you can do the sajda by sitting also. If you finish your prayer and you're sitting, so you just say Allahu Akbar and go into sajda like this shape and say Subhan Rabbil Ala 3 times and then sit back. Okay, again. Okay, so that's how sajda tilawat work. Okay, you can do it by standing, going into sajda, and you can do it by sitting, by going into sajda. Okay, so this is sajda tilawat, and sajda tilawat is necessary. If you do not submit yourself, then it means that we are following the orders. If we are not following the orders of Allah, so sajda tilawat is very necessary. Okay. Second thing that I want to explain is Sajdah Sahw. Okay, Sajdah Sahw is sajda that we do when we leave something in reading in by doing the prayers. Like you was reading Fatiha and you had to read the surah and you forget surahs, or you did an extra rakat, or you did the sajda, there is 2 sajda, you did 3 sajdas. Okay, or you forget reading at-tahiyyatu in second rakat if you're doing 3 rakats or 4 rakats. Okay, so anything that you do extra in your prayers or anything that you do less in the prayers, you need to do sajda sahw. Sajda Sahw means a sajda which is you made mistake in the prayers. Okay, so when you make mistake in your prayer, you forget something or you add something extra, you need to do Sajda Sahw. Okay, and how we do Sajda Sahw is that if you're doing 2 rakats or 3 rakats or 4 rakats, before you finishing your prayer after At-Tahiyatu, when you read At-Tahiyatu, before you saying anything else, after At-Tahiyatu, you turn your face on your right side with As-salamu-alaykum rahmatullah, just on your right side one time. So when you turn your face on your right side, do not turn your face on left side. On right side, As-salamu-alaykum rahmatullah, and then go again to Sajda. Subhana Rabbil Ala, Subhana Rabbil Ala 3 times. Then sit down, Allahumma gfirli, and then go again Sajda. Subhana Rabbil Ala. Second time, you need to do 2 Sajdas because you add something extra in your prayers or you make less something in your prayers. So you need to do 2 Sajda. By turning your face on right side, then go to the sajdas, okay, and then after that you sit down again, okay, and read at-tahiyatu, finish the whole at-tahiyatu lillahi wa salawatu, then read the du'as like Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad, and then Rabbana atina or Rabbi jali or any du'as that you know you can read after that. Okay, so Sajda Sahw is a sajda that we add something in the prayer or we make less something in a prayer we have to do. And what is the way how to do it? If you're doing just 2 rakats, after a tahiyyatu, turn your face on your right side and go again on sajda, Subhana Rabbil Ala, and then sit down again, Allahumma gfirli, and again go to the sajda, Subhana Rabbil Ala, 2 sajda you need to do, and then sit down and read at-tahiyyatu. If you're reading 3 rakats, then you need to do this at 3rd rakat after at-tahiyatu. If you're doing 4 rakats, you need to do after at-tahiyatu at 4th rakat. Okay, so this is how you're going to do and this is how we do Sajda Sahw, a sajda which when we add something in our prayers or when we make less something from our prayers. So you need to do the mistake sajda, so you need to do 2 sajdas. So hopefully you like this video. Please like my video and subscribe my channel, and if you have any question just leave it in the comments, I will answer. Thank you. As-salamu-alaykum wa rahmatullah.